start with obviously MLS Cup rematch. Is there a different feel around that? It's just, I know obviously it's one off competition at a time, but it's like it's different going into this one.
Yeah, this game you can tell has a little bit more to it. Just kind of going back to that with MLS Cup, but also at the end of the day, it's another game this season that we have to prepare for the same way we prepared for every game. Go with what the coaches are telling us and stick to their plan for the game, and not let the emotion get the best of us. You know, it is a rematch of MLS Cup, and we know what happened in that game, but it's a new game, new opportunity to continue to implement the way we want to play and to continue to show how we've even grown since that game.
How difficult is it going from a match here, a match on the West Coast, and then you're coming back on Wednesday, have a match here?
Yeah, it's something we talked about a little bit yesterday. It's playing 3 games in a week. The first game of this little run we had is on the West Coast, and then coming back on Sunday, and then quick turnaround we play Wednesday at home. So it's another time of just trying to prepare ourselves as best we can and take care of our bodies. Starting as soon as after the game, doing stuff, ice baths and whatnot after the game, and then making the most of the time on the plane as well, doing whatever you can on the plane to just kind of keep us taking over and ready to go for Wednesday.
And what's the expectation facing the top team in the West Coast?
I think it's the same expectation we've had for every game. To go out there to play the way we want to play. We respect everyone we play, but at the end of the day, we don't fear any team in this league. We know what we're capable of, and I think if we continue to play the way we play with the streak we've been on, with the way we're scoring goals, with the way we're defending, with kind of the cohesiveness of this group, I think should continue to expect good things.
And is it just bringing back memories of December and winning the MLS Cup playing in LA?
Yeah, it does. Now we get to go there and experience their atmosphere and their crowd, their fans. But it does bring back, the game, the MLS Cup at home in front of the fans, and just seeing the excitement, the emotion on everyone's face, not just ours, but on the fans as well. It just brings back a little bit of a little overall emotion to everyone.
Sean, thanks for being here. I've asked Wilfried about halftime in the locker room, home or away, because post-halftime, Columbus typically comes out performing tactically, clearly a little different in some areas, and then successfully, especially as of late. What goes on in the locker room for you guys to give you what you need, and how different is it from player to player, for example?
Yeah, come in the locker room, it's you sit down, you kind of think about what happened in the first half. Guys will be talking about what they think we need to fix, to kind of look out for, and then the coaches give us time to just relax for a little bit. They come in, talk to us, and give us what they want to see in the second half, and then you have guys who are putting heat on their legs, like doing stims, stuff like that, and then there's some guys who are just sitting there, just taking it all in, just breathing, relaxing a little bit, and just mentally preparing for what's in store for the second half.
And it's video, it's whiteboard, it's tactical board, it's a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's a mix of clips that they have from the first half to doing stuff on the whiteboard. So it's a good mixture of a bunch of different things.
Great. What's it like? I know you don't make assumptions based on game performance, but now you've been full-time for a short while with Darlington in the midfield. What's that like?
It's amazing, and when Aiden was here, and just hearing their relationship they had together too, it's just the impact he has on the partnership he has in the midfield, but also on the team as a whole. It's tremendous. It's hard to put into words kind of what he means to this club and to the city, but it's been great to just kind of be up close to him again and to play with him in the midfield.
Thanks.
Sean, you guys are going up against Kei Kamara, a very well-known goal scorer, second all-time. He's very known for being an aerial winner. How can you guys limit that?
Yeah, I think that's something we've taken the next step on this year compared to last year. We've really kind of been solidified ourselves on defensive set pieces and things like that. And we know the coaching staff knows him, Rudy knows him really well. So it's just kind of picking up on the tendencies they've had with him, and kind of relaying that to everyone else, and just kind of sticking together, putting our butts on the line for anything, and just continue to fight for everything.
Not only Kai, but Bogush and Buwanga as well. Is that the same to keep them quiet and off the score sheet?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the quality of players they have is second to none. So just continue to lean on each other when times are tough. And you know, you saw in MLS Cup when Stevie, typical Stevie, you know. But there's guys around him. If Stevie's getting beat for some reason, you know, guys are there to protect him, to cover him. So I think it's just being there for each other, and just sticking together.
And last one for me, these games in hand that you guys have are starting to come around quick. Just how important is it to kind of get those out of the way and get good results with those, especially with the middle of the season coming up?
Yeah, I think from this point forward, you know how important games are, and I wouldn't say, you know, get them out of the way, you know, because every game is an opportunity to improve ourselves, to prepare ourselves for what's next. But it's just to continue to push through, you know, the middle chunk of the season that it gets congested, you know, and then before Leagues Cup. So it's just kind of getting to that Leagues Cup point and fighting through there, and then, you know, getting ready for the stretch run throughout the end of the season, and you know, continue to lean on ourselves, lean on the guys, lean on the coaching staff, and to continue to push to better ourselves and the team.
How important is that break that you guys have that bye for Leagues Cup and have a week and a half?
Yeah, I think it is big because, I mean, this last month has been a lot of games, and so to get into Leagues Cup, you know, hopefully on a good run here this last couple games, and then get into Leagues Cup, get a little bit of that group stage break. You know, it's kind of a time to relax and kind of step away from games, but it's also a time to continue to push on the training field and to get us ready for that Leagues Cup game and that run, and then into the stretch run of the season.
And obviously you played after you got injured, but how's your knee?
It feels a lot better. Yeah, there's not really no real pain. Just kind of something that I still feel. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's something that doesn't seem to hinder me, that I've felt on the field or anything like that.
Cool. Anything else?
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Sean.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.